Hello everyone, this is Iqbal Khan. I am today recording material I have rescued from the skips over the last 3-4 weeks. This is Fantasia, which I rescued from one of my neighbor's skips, and this is coming along quite nicely. I have tidied up. There was quite a big ugly branch here which I've taken off, and this was already taken off by the time I rescued it, and it's quite an old cut, and repotted it into this pot with compost, and it has, since repotting, sprouted with foliage and new branches coming through, and this will continue for some time. This is another little end of a big shrub that I managed to rescue, and I've potted this into a large mica pot, and the greenery with new branches and foliage is coming through quite nicely on this one. This is another large shrub which I managed to rescue and tidied up the roots, and also repotted it in a mica pot. As you can see, it's quite a thick trunk with fairly large roots which I've trimmed right round to fit into this little pot. The tree is responding quite nicely and has started to throw up new foliage and new little branches, as you can see, and up here as well is coming along quite nicely. These are new shoots and new little buds coming to life, and this also will make quite a nice bonsai in time to come. But for now I'm keeping it in this pot and let it grow freely for a while before I decide to do anything further with it. Today I have managed to rescue this juniper, looks like a juniper or some sort of conifer, from another skip, and just brought it home. As you can see, it has very large roots, and I will have to tidy it all up. Here, this is quite a large piece of fruit, and these I will be taking out. The other side, and again, as you can see, fairly large roots here, which most of them will be coming out, including this large one here, right up from here, and thereafter I will pot it in one of the large training pots that I have for this purpose, and see what happens. I will let it grow freely for a while and come back to it and do something with it after more foliage and new branches have come through. It will probably take a couple of years. These are the big roots that I have taken off, and managed to reduce the root ball to this size, which is fairly manageable. And there was a loose stump here which I've managed to remove, which is dead. Not too sure about this one, so I'll have a little look, and these two as well on the side. This appears to be live, as it has two little shoots coming out, and I'll be doing a little bit more work on this before I put it in a training pot. After a lot of sweat, I have managed to reduce the rescued stumps to 2. There's one big clump, and now I've ended up with 2. This one appears to be alive and with a bit of growth on either side. This one is alive, but there is nothing there, and I thought I would separate the 2 as they were too much and it didn't look very interesting. And if it works, I will end up with 2 plants. If it doesn't, I will have rescued at least this one, and I'll keep you all updated with the progress, and I will after this proceed and pot it. I have now completed separation of the 2 sets of stumps from this conifer, and also put it in a small terracotta pot which I've had for some time, and it's been recycled. And here we have the rescued from Skip conifer. Not too sure what variety it is, but in due time we'll try and identify it. So here's the other side. There we go. And the other half I have put into a large holding pot which holds several of such rescued stumps and bits until I am ready to pot them. The second part of the stump, as you saw, was in a pretty bad state and there's no foliage, and for this reason I have put it into a large holding pot along with a few others which are in there at the moment. Thank you all for watching, and I will update the development of this plant and the progression of it through to bonsai later on, perhaps maybe 6 to 12 months intervals. Thank you for watching.